everyone, my name is Aisha Habib and this is my speech, Stressing College. Popular television would have us believe that college is all fun and games, but the reality is that college has its highs and lows, and for many of us, college is challenging and full of stress. For college students, stress can come from many sources like financial and academic pressure, difficulty with meeting new people, and challenges with relationship. Moreover, according to a recent survey by the National College Health Association, 86.4% of college students felt overwhelmed and stressed by all they had to do. In this speech, I will define stress, discuss the causes of stress, and how to cope with stress. So what exactly is stress? According to the textbook, Healthy Access by Donatelli and Ketchum, stress is a series of psychological responses and adaptations to real or imagined threat to one's well-being. Furthermore, stress can be helpful or harmful. The textbook also mentions that there are two types of stress: EU stress, which is positive stress, which presents opportunities for personal growth, and distress, which is negative stress that can cause detrimental effects to one's health. Furthermore, stress comes from how we perceive the world around us, and everyone perceives stress differently. How we perceive stress comes from interpretations and evaluations of information provided to the brain by our senses. It is the result of experience that we have learned throughout our life. Current studies and research are linking stress to a wide range of physical and psychological problems. Acute and chronic stress can cause detrimental effects to your health. For instance, have you ever gotten sick during your midterms or finals? The cause of this illness may be due to stress, because high levels of stress can start to suppress your immune system. High amounts of stress have also been linked to issues in the cardiovascular system, immune system, gastrointestinal system, respiratory system, and neurological system. Moreover, as stress increases, so does a chance of a college student turning to drugs and alcohol to find an easy release and cope with stress. According to the National Institute of Health, nearly 3.8% of college students ban, drink, abuse prescriptive drugs, or abuse illegal drugs, and almost 1 in 4 of college students meet the medical criteria for substance abuse and dependence. Additionally, stress can negatively affect the quality of sleep. And according to the American College Health Association, 11.8% of students report that they were not getting enough sleep to feel fully rested, and this can lead to sleep deprivation. Sleep deprivation has been linked to a multitude of issues, including poor academic performance, weight gain, alcohol abuse, accidents, daytime drowsiness, and many other illnesses. While I just discussed the negative effects of stress, in my next section I will discuss how to manage stress, but first I will play a short clip.
So the ways I deal with stressors in my life, I think the best way to deal is to try to prevent things that are stressful.
I like to go on walks. I like to dance in my room with music on.
I go on bike rides, talking about it to people.
I think breathing is really important. I think that eating healthy is really important.
I especially try to schedule time to read, which really helps with stress.
I found that if I do take time to myself, or if I make sure I get enough sleep, I'm more productive in the time I use. So I don't need to spend all day on a paper. If I'm productive in those 4 or 5 hours working on the paper, then I'm gonna have enough time to go play sports or go to the gym or something like that.
Stress is a feeling you get when you're trying to balance the demands of school, friends, work, and activity. As these students suggest, try to find time for yourself in your busy day to eat healthy, exercise, and relax.
After watching this video titled How to Deal with Stress in College, you should have gotten a few tips on how to manage stress. I would also like to add a few of my own tips to deal with stress. For instance, a key strategy to manage stress includes time management. A few ways to time manage is learn how to prioritize your tasks or break up large tasks into smaller chunks. Also, Another strategy to combat stress is to change how you perceive stress. This can be done by self-talk and positive reassurance. Also, develop a support group to help you deal with stress. This can come from loved ones like family and friends, or from teachers and advisors. If you feel like your stress is too overwhelming for you to handle, don't feel ashamed to get help, because many colleges generally provide healthcare services, counseling centers, or mental health services, and maybe all three, at little to no cost to you. College is a new way of life for many people, and with this comes many new challenges. College students are having more trouble than ever dealing with stress. If stress is not managed properly, you can suffer physical and psychological health problems. Additionally, stress can cause students to turn to alcohol and drugs to help cope with stress, and disrupt students' sleep cycle. Students can learn to manage stress by exercising, eating healthy, getting enough sleep, and getting support if you need it. Now that you have learned about stress and how to manage stress, you can find your own way to deal with stress and be successful in college. Thank you all for coming.